Hello everyone, welcome back to Sujit Analytics. This is a continuation of Power BI tutorials for beginners. In this tutorial, let's understand how to create relationship between the tables and also what are the different types of relationship we have and what are dimension and fact tables. So before understanding creating relationship, so let's I want you to ask why we have to create relationship between the tables. What happens if you don't have relationship? Suppose I have a question. If I suppose this is a stores table and this is a sales table. So if I want to analyze a suppose I want to analyze the sale amount made by specific store, or I want to analyze the total sale amount it made and I want to compare with another stores. But its sales data is not in the stores table, but its sales data is stored in this fact sales table. So if I want to perform analysis, if I want to make decision, if I want to derive insights from the data, these two tables should combine. Means the two tables should have a relationship. Without relationship, we cannot combine the data and we cannot perform analysis and we cannot make decisions. So and also when we don't create the relationship in the tables, there is no data integrity. There is no data integrity in the tables. So to ensure data integrity and also to perform better analysis, to perform better filtering of the data, so we should have proper relationship between the tables. So let's understand how to create relationship. To create, first we have to understand the know the common columns. The common columns between the store and the sales table is the store ID. Store ID here the store ID. So first go to the store ID, drag and drop that column into the store ID. So when you drag and drop, it will create a window which is new relationship. So this is the store table. This is the fact sales table. The common column is store ID. So here the cardinality. When we choose cardinality, there are four options: many to many, one, one to many, many to many. By default, it is saying this one to many relationship. So let's understand what is cardinality and what is these different types of relationships. So here cardinality. Here cardinality means describes how data in one table is related to another table. This is simple definition. It describes how data in one table is related to another tables. How the data is flowing. Is it one to many to many, or many to one? So when it's come to one to one means the name is saying in the left table we have one common row. In the right table we have one common row. That is only one instance of the entity on the left and only one instance of the entity on the right associates relationship. Then it is called one-to-one relationship. Suppose the example for the one-to-one is a real world example. Suppose one student can have only one other number. A person can have only one PAN card number. So this is how one-to-one relationship works. Coming to one-to-many, here here one-to-one means there are only one matching records between the both the tables. Suppose if you take students table, the students table there are only for every student there are only one Aadhaar card number. For one person there is only one palm card. So this is one-to-one relationship. Coming to one to many means only one instance of the entity on the left and more than one instance on the right associates relationship, then it is called one-to-many relationship. So suppose this is a real world example. A student is can have multiple courses. A student can enroll into multiple courses, or a employee is assigned to multiple projects. Here, the students table have only one student, but in the courses table, the student have multiple courses. This is one to many. Coming to employee, the employees table have only one employee. Means for a single employee, it is have multiple projects. This is one to many. Coming to many, more than one instance entity on the left and more than one instance entity on the right associate relationship. Then it is called many to many. Suppose a employee is assigned to multiple projects and the project can have multiple employees. This is many to many. Coming to many to one, it is quite opposite to one to many. We just reverse the tables. If we connect the many to the first table to the next table, it will follow opposite relationship. Suppose if two tables follow many to many relationship. If you connect through one table to left table to right table, it follows one to many. But if you connect right to left, it follow many to one. Sorry. So these are the different types of relationships we have. So one to many to many, many to one, also one to many. So this is the relationship, default relationship. So we have to save. When you dragging and dropping columns, the Power BI automatically detecting the relationship. So in the product table, let's connect the product and sales table. The common column is product ID, product ID. Let's connect them. Now it is showing one to many. Means in the products table, there are only one product. Is for one product in the right table, the facts table, there are multiple records or multiple products details. That is one to many. We have to save. Coming to customers, the common column is customer ID. Drag and drop. Again, the relationship have one to many because in the customers table there are unique customers. There are only three customers. For the customers, there are multiple records, not three, but in the customers table all the records are unique. For one customer ID, there are only one record. But for in the customers sales table, for one customer there are multiple records. So that's why in the customer sales table we have duplicate records. So that's why the data follows one to many relationship. So this is how we create relationship between the tables. And next, the important topic is like uh, what are dimension and fact tables? What is this dimension table and what is this fact table? So here dimension tables means the name it's saying dimension means it represents a single dimension. Dimension tables, dimension table or dim table we can say dim table. So this dimension table represents a single dimension like customer, store, or product, region, etc. And it is dimension table have categorical data. Dimension table have categorical data. So using dimension tables, we can perform categorical analysis. Suppose the total sale amount made by each customer, the sale amount made by each store, the sale amount made by each product, each region. So you can perform categorical analysis. Coming to fact table, you dim table, dimension table, and fact table. So the facts table presents facts. The facts nothing but numerical data. In the fact table, it represents have numerical data. Using these facts tables, we can get actual insights. So suppose the sales, the examples like sales data, profits, profits data, quantity, all this numerical data comes under fact table. So using this dimension and fact tables, we create dashboards, visualizations to perform better, better better insights to make better decisions. So using dimension fact tables, we can connect the tables. We can perform data analysis, visualizations, and we can implement dashboards. So here, dimension table is nothing but they um, represents a specific dimension. Suppose this dimension is a store, is a dimension table. Product one is one dimension table. Customer one dimension table. This customer table is saying about customer dimension. This product table is showing telling about product dimension. The store table is telling about store dimension. So there is presence specific dimension. Coming to fact sales table, in the fact tables we have actual facts or actual insights. Using these fact tables, can get maximum insights from the data. So see, in the facts table, we have uh, numerical data, quantity, and the order date, and the unit price. This is about fact table. So this is about dimension fact tables. I hope you understand. If you believe you learned something today, don't forget to give a like and share with your friends who are learning Power BI. That's all. And I will share this notepad file in the description. Make sure to download and go through this dimension fact tables and how to create this practice. If you have any doubts, write down in the comments. I'll give you a response. That's all. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next tutorial.